show you how to use Firefly by Adobe to generate a new image using a newborn image. So the image I have, if you see right here, is of a baby wearing an outfit on some white fabric. And I was able to choose these settings. I use this prompt. It takes a little bit of tweaking in order to get this. As you see, it does give a few different options. Like here, it really changed the baby's face. I just really didn't like this setup, and it changed her position. So here, totally flip the baby around. This one's pretty similar. I do like this one a lot. This one I think is so cute. I actually really like this one because there's no fur blocking her, so it should be easy to stick her back in there in Photoshop. That's totally flipped, but it takes a couple tries. I didn't like this one because she was like just on the bench. This I thought was adorable. I love this one. It was the fur. But it takes a couple tries and you can change your prompting. For this video, I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to change it to Firefly Image 5, which is going to give me the highest resolution. And I'm going to write upscale. It takes a little bit of time. Okay, and now my image is upscaled, so I can download it. So it's a PNG file. I'm going to open Photoshop. And I'm going to open two things. I'm going to open the image that I got. Over here. And then I'm also going to open the original image of the baby. The reason is because this file was compressed, the detail of the baby is not going to be present. I'm going to zoom in a second to show you. I just wanted to get the original image. All right, and also her position may have changed. We really want it to look really natural. Yeah, for sure. All right, so see if you zoom in over here, she really doesn't have a lot of definition. She's really pixelated, and she probably also changed, even though I told AI not to change the image. I'm sure it changed, but I do love the flowers and I love everything else about this image. Versus here, if you look on the original, you can see the beautiful detail in her lips and her beautiful lashes, and her whole positioning is the same. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Image and Generative Upscale. And I can generate it to whatever size I could. I generally do 2 times, but it doesn't let me do 4 times here. So we're going to go with 2 times. And that's going to upscale. So that will make it look higher resolution. So still, I don't know if I would like blow this photo up and hang it on the wall really large, but it will help. Okay, so here it is. It did upload it over here. So let's just zoom in. So this is the upscaler 2 times scale, and this is the original. So it really did add a lot of definition. And this is going to be important not for the baby, but for these flowers over here, because we're going to be using those in our image. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the image, and I want to see the profile of this image. So this is our working profile image. So I'm going to want to make sure that my Firefly image is the same. And if it's not, then I'm going to change it. Oh, hold on. I'm going to compress this. All right, so I'm going to change it to this so that my image will be color managed. It may change. It looks like in this case it didn't. Now I'm going to select my baby. I'm doing a very loose selection, clearly. And I'm going to paste her. And obviously you could see how much larger resolution my original image was. But with this kind of thing, you're not going to get, you can't really do it well with Firefly, just because they really have like they have a certain larger size. So I'm going to try my best to make sure, if anything, she's a little bit larger than the baby here, but that I don't have too much to wipe off. So it's just easier. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with like fingers and things. Okay, I think I might have to, which is fine. Okay, so let's look at this. Now, the first thing I noticed was that her fingers, I'm going to need a fix around there. So added a mask. I'm going to get my black brush. I'm going to do a very like loose wipe off. I also noticed that she's on ivory fabric, and the fabric in this is the baby that I took the photo as is on white, and this is ivory. So we're gonna have to see if that affects anything. But wow, the backdrop is really magical and matching so nicely. So that I might need to change that a little bit. I do want to be careful around her hair too. And I might even end up using some of the Photoshopped Firefly image to avoid problems. Let's see, where is it? Oh my. So my baby needs to be smaller. I got more ice cream. I'm gonna make her a little smaller. So it just overlaps a bit more. Oh, hold on. So I guess the problem wasn't smaller, it's that she had to be more back. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have a feeling. So my baby is also like her butt's a little bit more forward, but I think it could be okay. And just also something else I noticed about the Firefly image is that it kept a higher resolution for like the baby's legs, but when I was doing it, I was using a lower f-stop, so the baby's legs are not supposed to be in focus. This is really so cute. I love this. I think the mom is gonna love it too. This is like a surprise for her. I've done this before when I wanted to create a specific look. But this is the first time I'm doing it like this. So this is a little tricky because I see a little bit behind there of the original, of the Firefly image, which I don't love seeing. I think I'm going to get this back. More mommy. More mommy. Not yet either. Okay, not soon yet. Not yet because it be the baby. Okay, but we get more ice. I may end up using a little generative AI over here just because there should be like a natural shadow, and also part of the leaf is missing. Mommy, not yet. We just want it to look super natural. Mommy! No, that. My daughter's playing behind me, so I don't love that. I don't love the white that I see. Yay. It's broken. I'll see. See how that works, because again, it's not perfect. Okay. One more ice cream. Okay, so let me go back to her hair a little bit. No, not yet, Mommy. Not yet, eat it. Not yet, eat it. Not yet. I'm so sorry. At some point, this stopped recording, but all I was doing was like all of the edges of her, so that she really looks like she fits. That is fantastic. I cannot believe how amazing that looks.
You got her.
Just checking around her.
It's broken. No, it's not broken.
Oh yeah, that's all original. Okay.
Tiny.
Another thing I notice, her background over here, it doesn't quite match. So I could wipe it off, but I'd rather not do that. I'm just gonna go to a camera raw filter and add a little bit of a light coming from over there. I'm thinking of a linear gradient, just a teeny bit. And the two things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull down the color a teeny tiny bit, maybe -2.
It's tiny teddy here.
I love the tiny teddy. Thank you.
Teddy bear.
And then pull this up. I'm hoping that will work. Please work. Okay. Ooh, that did work a lot. I don't know if you noticed, but it used to stand out quite a bit more. Now it's like seamless. You don't even notice. All right, so there. That's it. I feel like that's so cute. Another concern I'm noticing is that the baby in my photo has a lot of blacks, but the backdrop doesn't. So I might go back also over there to the camera raw filter, and I'm going to pull the blacks a little bit just so that it matches the image a bit more. Ooh, okay, let's see if that will help. I just don't want to pull the highlights up too much. I might pull the vibrance down a tiny bit too, just so she matches the image a tiny bit better. But again, I'm not, this is their exact baby. The baby doesn't look any different. I do not like that. It made her skin look so pale. All right, maybe I'm just gonna go back and do the blacks. I don't think that helped. Is it this? Okay. But then she's going to look like super highlighted. Let's just make it really subtle. Maybe we'll do 4 here and 3 there. And then I'm going to pull down her highlights a tiny bit. Let me see if that helped. Okay. I can't really tell, but I hope it looks better. Okay. I adore this. I am going to consolidate this. And then I'm going to get rid of this plastic stem because it's weird. And then the next thing I'm going to do in a second, okay, that looks great. I'm going to, this doesn't look supernatural to me. So I'm going to try, I don't want to change anything again about this baby, but I'm wondering if it could look a little bit more natural. Like the edges of the leaf don't look super natural to me. You're amazing. Ooh, that was not it. That was not the plan. I'm going to try a prompt. Don't change shape of leaf, refine edges. So looks. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't, we're just going to leave it as is. I don't think the mom will notice. If I really wanted to, I could probably burn the edges a tiny bit, but I'm a little bit late because I already consolidated this. Ooh, okay, maybe, right? Ooh. It got bigger. I feel like it sticks out even more now. Okay. I feel like that looks much more natural. Okay, wow, amazing. So cute. I don't know why there's 2 strings over here. I'm going to take this one off. And that's it. I feel like this is a super natural way of getting those images and kind of making them custom. And then you could even save this image, and like if another client requests this setup, then you already have it. Oh, that is stunning. I feel like it's sideways. Right? Am I right that it's a little sideways? But I keep it a 5x4. Oh, what happened to us? Oh, it's a little bigger than that. That's funny. Okay. It's a little bit narrower than that. Right? I want my swing totally straight and in the center.
Another one else.
Make sure it says generative expand.
Disaster.
Right.
After zero. Yeah, it's twinkle little star.
Mm-hmm.
A twinkle little star. I know it's twinkle.
Oh, what was that?
A nature twinkle little star.
Okay. I feel like that's the best.
A twinkle little star.
Awesome. All right, and just here we go. We wanted to show. Let me see if I can make that a little smaller. Just see both images.
You do.
Here we go. So how we go
It's
from
a
this
donut.
to that
It's a car.
using Firefly. Thank you for
It's
watching.
a car.